Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hello everyone. I'm so glad to be back in contact with you all, and I am very enthusiastic about sharing my thoughts on the next shloka. Which is the next shloka is Nasato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate satah. Ubayoropi drushto antastvanayos tattvadarshibhi. So what does this mean? The way I had been trying to understand Gita and the essence of Gita is by trying to link it back to the previous shlokas, about 5 or 6 shlokas. I'm not sure, but I really think that we can connect the last shloka to the first shloka, if we really try to go deeper. But I really believe that. I can. But I am very positive in my personal experience that I can easily connect to the last 5 or 6 shlokas. That's the maximum that I can do. But jnanis can do a lot more. I haven't got into the research of reading Ramanuja Bhashyam, Adi Shankara's Bhashyam or Madhvacharya's Bhashyam completely, but I have had glimpses of all these commentaries. So that has helped me to understand how the previous shloka links to the current shloka, and the current shloka linking to the forthcoming shloka. So let me go back a little. Even though this video is about Nasato vidyate bhavo, I am going to go back to Natvevaham jatunasam natvam neme janadipaha nachaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayamata param. That is, this shloka we saw in our previous video that this helped Arjuna to overcome his grief and then to attend on Sri Krishna's words, which is, you say we never cease to be, and that's when the attention is captured. So we don't die. I kill somebody, and what dies then? Dehino asmin yata dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara dehantara praptir dhirastatra mukhyati. I mean, when I refer to the Atma, here the Lord Krishna is referring to the Atma. Dehino asmin yata dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara. So the Atma takes into the childhood shariram, then the youth shariram, and then the old age shariram, and then a brand new shariram altogether. So there are 4 stages. The 4th stage is the brand new shariram according to the shloka Dehino asmin. Now again, coming back, so what is he referring to? He is all along referring to you or I or he or she as the Atma. He is not at all referring to the shariram. And he also does not want Arjuna to attend on the shariram rather than focusing himself on the Atma, which is really whom he is. So, then comes, after the Hinasmin comes Matra Sparshastu. So, the grief is for what? So, you don't need to grieve for somebody who is never going to die. Then, who am I? Why am I feeling so sad? There comes the answer. Matra Sparshastu. Sense objects connecting with the senses. So, senses trying to go behind the sense objects. There comes either pain or pleasure. And what kind of them? Also, in addition to the pain or pleasure, there is also hot or cool. All right. So there is this attraction and repulsion, and so the impact basically. So what happens when the sense goes behind the sense objects? So now, what does he say by doing that? So the question is what? Why am I to be crying? Why am I feeling grief? If that's the unasked question of Arjuna, the answer comes, it's the matra sparshasu that is causing this sukha dukkha and the shitoshna. Then what am I to do? They are temporary, Arjuna. You bear them. Tam titikshasva. So here, the next shloka, which is the last shloka that we dealt with in our latest video, which is Yam hina vyatayantyete purusham purusharshava. Sama dukkha sukam dhiram so amritatvaya kalpate. So, if you are going to continue by bearing this, the so-called dichotomy of Sukha and Dukkha, the Shita and Ushna. Shita and Ushna. So you are going to get, you're going to bear them, you're going to treat them equal. So I'm going to be the same me when something bad happens to me. I'm going to be the same me, something good happens to me. So, Yam Hina Vitayantyete Purusham Purushashaba. I am the best of men, Arjuna. He calls him, he reminds him, you are now grieving. Best of men don't grieve. Purusharshaba. The word Purusharshaba is the superlative of all the Purushas. Alright. So now, what happens? Now, he says, there is a qualification. So amritatvaya kalpate. Sorry. So amritatvaya kalpate. So I am going to tell my child, hey, would you like to have a bowl full of a pomegranate? So the child is just not bothered about it because I am occupied. The child is preoccupied with its own notion, preoccupied with its own things. It is interested in something else. It is playing around, or it is actually looking for somebody who is out there playing, and the child is actually looking to join that play, which looks to be more interesting. But now I'm going to call the child and have my bowl of pomegranate. It is going to give you all the... So I am naturally intended to show the benefit of that pomegranate to attract the child. Now here, what does Arjuna want? By throwing away the Gandiva? By throwing away the Gandiva, Arjuna wants to escape from the notion of getting a high amount of depression, but because he has to kill his own people. So, if I have to attract, or if I have to distract Arjuna away from the dukkha which he thinks that he is going to get by killing Dronacharya and Bhishmacharya, I have to show him the benefit of bearing matra sparshastra, the impact of the matra sparshastra. So what happens then? He has to prepare his own mind. He has not. So that's where Lord Krishna comes back and gives the the panakya. So amrutatvaya kalpate. Done. So next is, so he has done what? So what have we seen? We have seen you don't die, he doesn't die, nobody dies, everybody exists. That is where he says in the first one we saw. I mean exactly it is the 12th shloka. All right. So 13th he says, so it's not the deham, it's the atma. Then what is the 14th one? The 14th one says, so who causes? So if the deham does not even die, the atma does not even die, then why am I to cry? Nobody dies. Then why should I cry? Then why should I feel sad? That's because the sadness is because of the contact of senses with the sense objects. So that's it. So what am I supposed to do? You just bear them. They're temporary. They'll go away. Then what? Then comes yam hina vyatayantete purusham purushashava samadukha sukham dhiram so amrutatvaya kalpate. So here you go. So when you do this, bearing tam titikshasva, you're going to get so amritatvaya kalpate. Whomever has done this, Arjuna, they have always, they will definitely get amritatva kalpate. Means what? So they are never going to die. Then comes our shloka, which is the video is about, which is the shloka number 16. So nasato. Now he has said all this. Okay, let me go into the shloka and then come back to the explanation. Nasato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate satah. Ubayorapi drishto antastatvadarshibhi. Anayos tattvadarshibhi. Sorry. All right. So what does that mean? So you all are looking at me now in this video. I exist. You all at least believe that I exist. You don't have to question yourself whether I exist or not. It's very, very clear that I exist. Do you have to debate whether I exist or not? Yes. You need... Okay, not when you're watching this video. At least when I was recording this video, you guys are at least confident that, I exist. So, for something that exists, there is nothing called non-existence. Correct? I was looking at the Deham and I'm thinking Atma does not exist. My focus is on the Deham, and I'm thinking that the Atma does not exist. That is exactly what he means by Nasato vidyate bhavo. Na bhavo vidyate satah. So what exists? There is not, for that thing, there is nothing called non-existence. Okay, so this looks like confusing, but it's very, very clear. If even somebody does not even want to be asked this question, okay, why are you even asking that? I can see that you're there. You existed when you recorded the video. Okay, so ubayorapi. All right, I'm taking the help of the meanings of each and every word because I'm not that good in all the words in the Bhagavad Gita. But ubayorapi, what does that mean? Where does that? Ubayorapi. Ubayor, of the two. Of the which two? Existence and non-existence. Of the two. Also, of the two also, even of the two. The api in the sense here, they have mentioned it as also. Even within the two, drushto, it has been seen. Drishtaha, okay, seen. Anta, the final truth. Anta, in the sense, the ultimate truth. There's, again, there are levels of information. Some information may be right. Some information may not be right. We have now had so much of big data and the other stuff. They scrutinize a lot of information to actually find out what exactly it is. That is the rumor to the truth. So they ward off all the rumors. They ward off all the information that may not be incorrect. So this is an information processing process. Okay. So what is the end of all that? After all the investigations that we do, we get to a final truth. This is what they mean. Antas. So it's not somebody who just, throws away his opinion, but this is drishto antast anayos tattvadarshibhi. So it's not told by somebody whom you can not rely on. It has been told by somebody who is tattvadarshibhi. Now, what is tattvadarshibhi? We have seen a bit of it in the, one of the previous videos, which is, to try to see through things. Not exactly what appears. So we have a beautiful proverb which always I try to quote. All that glitters is not gold. All right. So something is not really what it is, what it really appears to be. So right. For example, in this, what is he exactly meaning here? So Atma exists. There's nothing called non-existence for the Atma, even whether you kill somebody or not. You're killing Drona, you're killing Bhishma, doesn't mean that he does not exist. He is going to exist. Alright? Again, the unreal has no existence. You're looking at me, you're watching me a video that I'm making, so I exist. That we have proved in my previous argument. Now, look at this. I see a TV behind me, but the TV is white in color. So, is that real? That's unreal. So when I say it's white and clear, it does not exist. Even when, just because I say, or somebody thinks that it is white and clear, it does not. So what does not exist, does not exist. That is what he means by abhava. Nasato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sataha. So abhava, the real always exists, the unreal does not exist, whether you think it exists or not. So we have a tendency to think that something is going to happen in our minds. We keep, when we are, especially when you're alone in the night, I have seen many children, they become afraid because they actually make their own ghosts. And some people who are, they have a tendency, oh, this might happen. So it may or may not happen is not within our control, but we think that it might happen, but which will not happen at all. So this is an example of abhava. Abhava is something that will never exist. That's it. Because it does not exist. What exists, exists. The only reality is what? The Lord. And you look at something, what appears to you, and you think that it is the only existence. Alright. So, that's the, whole thing. So, truth about this truth has been realized by the seers. So, Tattvadarshibhi has already, all the Tattvadarshibhi have already seen this truth. So you and I are not the first person to do it. So Lord Krishna in that particular avatara, and Arjuna has also crossed a lot of births. So they are talking now, he's saying, yes, it does not the Tattvadarshis have seen that.